All right, now it is time for a segment that I am transforming over from something that I used to do on my channel, which was called Ask Mazique, and now we're doing it. It's called Ask Us Bro. And Ask Us Bro, this is really just going to be more rapid fire. Just kind of it's this one question that we might get into a little bit longer, but this is just giving some answers. I had some actually these questions, some of them were left over from Ask Mazique. So moving forward, I want you guys to at me bro show and use the hashtag ask us bro, and you can send us questions on gaming and sports and we'll get into them. So the first one that comes up is kind of strange, I'll be honest. It says, what do you think the Celtics or Warriors can do to help improve their team, or do you feel there's anyone that they can trade for, or somebody that they would be able to lose and still enhance their team? Like for me, like I'm trying to figure out how much better do you want the Warriors to get? Like
What else do they need?
like who you want, brother? You trying to get a clone of Kareem
I mean,
and
they got
add him
5 All-Stars and a former All-Star in Andre Iguodala.
a former NBA Finals MVP?
Yeah,
So, and
that's
as
3
far
years ago, wasn't it? 4 years ago?
yeah, it's been a minute, but still, I mean, and then the Celtics, I mean, I think the only real thing that they can do is Anthony Davis, but we all know they can't do that unless they move Kyrie Irving, which can't so I think both of those teams are what they are going to be for this season, for this particular season.
Yeah, you know what I think the Celtics can do is they just need to continue to handle Gordon Hayward's recovery
Hmm.
appropriately.
Hmm.
The Celtics do not have to win the championship this year. They are under no obligation to do it just because they're ahead of schedule. All right. The only thing they have to do going forward is they're clearly going to have to find a replacement for Al Horford.
Hmm.
They also have to figure out a tighter rotation and how to deal with the development of their younger talent. So the Celtics have some issues, but I don't think their issues are roster, except in the future, Al Horford is not going to be as good as he was last year. Maybe he'll turn it up in the playoffs like older guys do, but next year it's going to be a lot to ask. The year after that, it's going to be a lot to ask. He's going to have to shift into a reserve role or get moved. I love him as a backup center going forward. So they're going to have to figure out the 5 position in Boston. But outside of that, which obviously if they get Anthony Davis, then they're fine. But even though he doesn't love playing the 5, deal with it. Just accept your championship. You want a championship, that's what you got to do.
Right.
But yeah, but obviously the Warriors, that's a ridiculous question. Some people think the Warriors are literally the greatest team ever assembled. So
Yeah,
there's no measurement for better.
kind of tough there.